Game start, I'm going first. Digitama Hatch, Minomon. Digivolve into Bearmon. Then I'll play Bearmon. Bearmon top 3. I'll add Callismon and Grizzlymon. And then now it's your turn.
My turn. I'll draw. I'm going to hatch a Koromon. I'll Digivolve Koromon to Agumon and then draw. I'm then going to play an Agumon BT12 for 3. I'll reveal the top 4 cards of my deck. With that, I'll take Marsmon, Agu and Rize, and I'll send the rest to the bottom of my deck. Then, I'll Digivolve my Agumon into a GeoGrey for 2, and then draw. With its when Digivolving effect, because I don't have a Marcus, I can play one from my hand without paying the cost. End of turn timing, this Marsmon Agu will let itself become a 6000 DP Digimon, gain Rush, and then can attack. With it, I will swing at security. I'll use the Agu Inherit to do minus 2000 DP at Bearmon, deleting it. And then with its own effect, I will draw 1, and then can Digivolve my GeoGrey for minus 3 into a RizeGreymon, and then draw. When Digivolving, it lets me play a Marcus Damon from my hand for free, so I'll play BT13 Marcus. With its on-play effect, I'll suspend it to gain a memory. So now I'm connecting at 6000 DP at security.
Security check. Callismon. Delete Marcus and Agu.
Oh, okay. Marcus and Agu is deleted. With the all turns of Rize, when it's deleted, I can place it as my top security, and it'll be yours at 1.
My turn. Draw. I'll promote Bearmon. Bearmon, Digivolve into Grizzlymon for free. Grizzlymon gets 3000 DP until the end of your turn. Now I'll Digivolve into Great Grizzlymon for 3. Great Grizzlymon will taunt RizeGreymon, so it has to attack at the start of your main phase. Your turn.
Yep, okay. Start of my turn, Marcus Damon sets my memory to 3. I'll stand and then draw. I'll leave Agumon in raising, and at my main phase, RizeGreymon has to attack, so I'll swing at security.
Great Grizzlymon will block, and because he's got the DP increase, he'll delete RizeGreymon.
Yep.
When I win a battle, I draw. Minomon, when I win a battle and delete you, I gain a memory. And because Great Grizzlymon won a battle, I can Digivolve into Callismon in my hand. Callismon can stun and keep Marcus Damon stunned until the end of your turn.
Yep. With its all turns effect, I'll throw a minus 3000 DP at Callismon. I guess with that, I'll end my turn by playing a red memory boost. With its effect, I'll reveal the top 4 cards of my deck. I'll grab a ShineGreymon and I'll send the rest to the bottom of the deck, and it'll be yours at 1.
My turn. Unsuspend, draw, hatch, Minomon. I'll Digivolve into Floramon. I'll play Dan and Cannon. End of turn, I'll suspend them to use in between theatre. Top 3. I'll add Grap Leomon to my hand, and then bottom deck the rest. Your turn.
My turn. I will stand and then draw. I'll promote Agumon to battle area. Start a main phase, I'll gain a memory. I'm then going to Digivolve my Agumon for 2 into GeoGrey, and then draw. I'll then Digivolve my GeoGrey for 3 into BT13 Rize, and then draw. When Digivolving effect, it will let me play Marcus and Agu from my hand without paying the cost. This will be end of turn timing, so I'll get it to make itself a 6000 DP. It will gain Rush and then can attack, so I'll get it to swing at security. With the GeoGrey Inherit, I'll throw a minus 2000 DP at Callismon. With Agu Inherit, I'll draw 1. With Marcus and Agu's effect, I will draw 1 and then Digivolve minus 3 my Rize into a ShineGreymon and then draw. When Digivolving of Shine, I can play a BT13 Marcus from my hand without paying the cost, and then throw a minus 9000 DP at Callismon. With Marcus Damon's on-play effect, I'll suspend it to throw another minus 3000 DP at it and gain a memory, and now this total DP reduction will be enough to delete Callismon.
Callismon is deleted. It's got Fortitude, so it will play itself back into the battle area. When it gets played, it de-Digivolves ShineGreymon.
Yep.
Then it will battle RizeGreymon.
Yep.
Then, when it gets on-played, it will stun Marcus Damon.
Yep.
And it can't unsuspend. And then finally, I'll block your attack.
Oh my, yep. Marcus Damon is deleted. And yeah, I'll do a minus 3000 DP, not that it matters. With that, I'll just end my turn by playing a red scramble for 2. I'll pass on its effect, so it'll be yours at 2.
Okay. Unsuspend. Draw. I'll promote Floramon to the battle area. Then Cannon, I'll gain 1 memory. Then I'll pop in between theater to go to 5 memory. I'll Digivolve Floramon into Grizzlymon for 2. Grizzlymon will get raid and plus 3000 DP for the turn. Then I'll Digivolve Grizzlymon into Grapleomon for 3. Grapleomon will get 3000 more DP for the turn. Then it'll attack. Since Grapleomon has over 13,000 DP, it can Digivolve for free into a Marsmon in my hand. Draw. Marsmon will get 3000 more DP, and because Grapleomon's inherited, I've got security attack +1, so doing 2 checks.
Yeah, so the first check is Marks and Ugu, effector on play itself. Second check is Ugu X.
Since Ugu X is a Digimon, I win the battle, so I can trash your top security.
Yeah, security trashed.
Callismon will attack your security. When attacking, I'll stun Marcus and Ugu, and they can't unsuspend your next turn.
Yep. So the security check is GeoGrey.
Then I'll play Asuna. With her effect, I'll trash Bearmon in my hand to draw 2. End of turn timing, I'll suspend Dan and Cannon to use in between theater. So top 3. I'll add a Paradise Coliseum to my hand and then put the rest of the bottom of my deck. Your turn.
All right, my turn. Start of my turn, I'll use Red Scramble's effect. So I'll send it to the trash so I can place a RizeGreymon as my top card of my deck. And then I can play an Agumon for my trash without paying the cost. With its on-play effect, I'll reveal the top 4 cards of my deck. I'll grab ShineGreymon Burst Mode and BT13 Marcus, and I'll send the rest to the bottom of my deck.
Callismon, when you play a Digimon by effect, I'll de-Digivolve it and then battle it, so Agumon is deleted.
Yeah.
Then, Marsmon, because I beat your Digimon in a battle, I trash your top security.
Yep.
And since it's started turn, Callismon has reboot, so it unsuspends.
Okay, and I'll unsuspend what I can myself, and then draw. I'll hatch a Koromon. I'll Digivolve into Agumon, and then draw. I'll then send my red memory boost to the trash to gain 2. I'm then going to on-play a Agumon Warper for 3. Keep in mind, it has a passive effect, so because you have a level 6 or higher Digimon, it can warp into a ShineGreymon for 4 cost. So with that, I'm going to play a Red Scramble for 2. With its effect, I'll Digivolve my Agumon for -3 straight into a ShineGreymon structure deck for 1, and then draw. With its when Digivolving effect, I'm going to play a BT13 Marcus, and then give Marsmon -9000 DP. On play effect of Marcus Damon, I'll suspend it to do another -3000 DP on Marsmon and gain a memory because I have a Greymon. Then, at this point, I'm going to return the suspended Marcus and Ugu back to my hand to burst Digivolve into ShineGreymon Burst Mode and then draw. With its when Digivolving effect, I will activate one of the main effects on the options side of its card. So I will use its effect to give -15,000 DB to Callismon, and then I can play Marks and Ugu for my hand without paying the cost. Keep in mind, it has a your turn effect, so all of my Marcus Damons gain rush and are treated as 12k Digimon. And with that, I'm going to get this Marcus Damon to swing at security. With its effect, I'll give Marsmon -3,000 DP and gain a memory, and that will be enough to finally take it out.
Marsmon's deleted.
So I'll be connecting at security at 12,000 DP.
First check, Bearmon.
I'll then swing at security with this Marcus Damon. With its effect, I'll gain a memory.
Second check, Grapleomon.
Then I'm going to slam down a RizeGreymon for 7. With its on-play effect, I'll give this Marcus Rush Alliance and then it can attack. So I'll give this Marcus, I'll let this Marcus swing at security. With its effect, I will draw one and Digivolve the Rise into a ShineGreymon and then draw. With its when Digivolving effect, I'll play out another Marcus and Ugu, and then I'll use the alliance I gave it to alliance with ShineGreymon, so now it's doing 2 checks at 15 KDP.
First check, Bearmon. Second check, Bearmon.
End of turn timing now. This Marcus will make itself a 6k Digimon, gain rush, and then can attack, so I'll make it swing for gain.
Damn!
GG.